Hello Libra, happy birthday. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you for returning. Thank you for all of your likes, for sharing and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So I'm actually doing a birthday reading, and this is going to span over the next 12 months. So from this day, which is in September, all the way up until 2021. So it's a full 12 months. All right, so I'm first going to have a look at, I have a few questions here. How will you be feeling regarding romance from now until your next birthday? Okay, let's have a look. This is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Going to do a quick prayer. All right. Okay, that's quite nice. Sensuality is the first card, and I have tried to change the angle so you guys can see better. So if I keep correcting the angles, just forgive me for that, because I really want you guys to see the cards. The next card is growth. It's actually very nice. Oh, and you have a card under here. Opening. Nourishment. It's actually quite nice. It's quite nice. And then you have challenge, followed by relationship. Boundaries, okay. Betrayal. Oh boy, under the bottom of the deck, you have beliefs. Quite different. It started off great, it seems like, but there's going to be a bit of complications in the coming future. Okay, so Libra, what's going to happen in the coming months, and do keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. And also do keep in mind that time is fluid, so some of you may have already gone through this situation, or some of you may be going through this right now. And if not, then in the coming future, coming days, months, this could possibly happen. Okay, so the first card is sensuality. The person that you are with, Libra, there's going to be a lot of attraction. Either you've already met this person or not, but there is going to be a lot of sexual attraction. A lot of admiration, actually. It's not just about physical intimacy. This is an appreciation of both of you realizing how wonderful you are and how compatible you are, yes, physically, but also if and when you ever go out, or the idea of going out, you're proud of having this person beside you. There's this gracefulness, this aura that this person has that's really nice. You enjoy it. They enjoy it. They enjoy showing themselves off, and they enjoy showing you off because you're just so sensual. The next card here is growth. So there may have been a time, or there may be a time in the coming months, that you feel the relationship that you were in was kind of rushed. Certain aspects of the relationship may have just been sped right into, a lot of speed. So there's a need to take a step back and let the relationship grow organically, because it does seem here that it has the potential to grow, yes. And growth also means wanting to get to know the person more, wanting to get to know the person better. than how you already know them. There is this desire of learning about this person's past, of wanting to know more about what their dreams are, where they're headed, what their aspirations are, what are their fears. The connection that was there before, or the way things were approached previously, may not have been so in-depth. And sometimes, yes, we do get rushed into situations, and we ourselves are just so into the moment that we don't stop and we don't savor each moment. We really rush through things. So there is a sense that there is a bit of rush in this relationship, and there needs to be a time for growth. Because if you don't grow, it's just a superficial relationship. You have to grow and intertwine with one another and become independent, however, learning from one another, and sometimes give and take from one another. The next card here is opening. There are certain things inside your heart and mind that you will be expressing to this person in the coming future. If you already haven't, then it's going to happen. There's something on your chest that maybe has not occurred yet, but in the future it will. You have not expressed yourself to the degree where you would like to. So you've been holding back a little bit. And it's not something very overwhelming. It's just certain things you think you can keep to yourself, and certain things you can communicate with the person of interest that you're with. It does seem here as though there were things in the dark that were left in your heart, in your mind, and you just have not shared that. The next card here is nourishment. This is a very nice card to have because it does talk about you, Libra, being in that relationship where you can gain a lot of nourishment, meaning fulfillment. There is a sense of fulfillment and being complete, feeling the feeling of being complete with somebody. This person equals you, they're your equal. There is contentment, a lot of happiness. And the kind of card, the meaning behind this card, which I interpret, is it's spiritual fulfillment, physical as well as emotional. It literally covers everything. Now, in the coming future, yes, you feel as though you're fulfilled, but you have the challenge card here. The entire situation that you may be going through or you may be experiencing with this person, opening up to this person, trying to learn more about this person, this is going to be challenging for you. It's actually going to be very difficult for you to express yourself to this person. It seems as though they may be on a different page, as I see here with the beliefs card. It's different. It's difficult for you to let them think in a different way, the way that you think. And it's simply because they don't think like you. They have a different mindset. So that is an issue. And in regards to this way that you're going to be trying to, it's like a puzzle. You're going to try to find to fit the pieces, but it's not really going to work out the way you had thought because this person thinks quite differently than you. We also have here the relationship card. The relationship card talks about you finally making a decision in your mind, in your heart, wanting to actually pursue this relationship in a very romantic way. You want to do this. You've decided that you will do this. And this is not a light decision. These are moons. So there's a crescent moon, quarter moon, half moon, full moon. All these moons are here, which means over many nights, many months, you have actually contemplated this. You have actually thought about this. You have thought about what it would be like to be in a relationship with this person in a long-term committed relationship. And it seems as though, yes, you have thought this through, but it's challenging to open up because you're not on the same page. And then what happens? there's a part of you that's going to feel a bit defensive. You actually might start to feel closed off. Sometimes we have to do this, and that's fine. That's perfectly natural. We can't always be open. There's a limit to everything. And I do think that at one point you're going to feel that limit and you're going to start to become closed off. This is the boundaries card. You're going to start to put some boundaries up because it's just so challenging. And why are you putting some boundaries up? Because this person is not what you thought they were. There's a betrayal card. The betrayal card does not mean, in this context, I don't see that. It does not mean that the person is cheating on you or the person has lied to you to the point where you just can't trust them. You literally feel betrayed in the way that their belief system is so different than yours. You just can't believe that they think like this, that they don't think like you. And because they don't, for you, that's a sense of betrayal. How can I trust you? I can't trust you with decisions because you make different type of decisions. You don't think like me. I would never have done that. Scenarios that would come up in the relationship. However, for some who are more sensitive, because this is a general reading, you may think of this as betrayal. You may think of certain things that you had decided, or certain things have happened where this person has taken initiative and done something completely different that you never would have done. Whereas you should be working as a team, however, this person is doing something completely different, which you feel there's doubt, there's a lack of trust, a lack of transparency between the both of you, and therefore you feel as though you have been betrayed. Under the bottom of the deck, guys, you have beliefs. It encompasses the entire spread. The beliefs card here does talk about not being on the same page, not being able to view life and love and romance the way that you view love and romance. Their perspective is quite different. Now, do keep in mind, people think in a certain way because they're born and brought up with experiences in life, with lessons that they have learned. We all have different opinions, and this is why, because all of us are different. You can never really force anyone to think like you do. Yes, you can show them the logic behind it or the reason behind it, but it's up to that individual to accept it. Now, Libra, with what's going on here, you're a very just person. You definitely need to make a decision on, are you able to move on with this relationship? Is it based on beliefs? Can those beliefs change? Can they adjust, or can you adjust? It does seem like a very sweet relationship because you have the sensuality part. You have the part where you want to grow. You have the part where you want to open up. And then you have the fulfillment part where spiritually, emotionally, physically, you do feel fulfilled with this person. Even if you are not actually physically with this person, there is this realization that this person does fulfill me. And it's very much, it's a feeling that you feel complete. You feel very much completed by this person. Wow. It's going to be challenging, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be challenging, but at least for those of you who have seen this reading, you'll be able to maybe help yourselves afterwards, right? Just be a bit prepared. And yeah, because there is a sense here that you may feel hurt because this person is not on the same page as you. Okay. So guys, what I'm going to do is, as I have done with most of my other readings as well, that are birthday readings, I'm going to, let me just put this down here, start with the next question. What can you expect in terms of love and romance? All right, so that's what the next question is. Now, this spread is going to be for those of you born between September 23rd and September 30th. So this is more of an in-depth reading for you guys. Okay. All right. So what can you expect in terms of love and romance? Okay, you have here the Page of Wands. Quite nice. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, followed by Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Hierophant. Beliefs. Same card. Very similar. Under the bottom of the deck, you have 10 of Pentacles. So you have a bit more pentacles here. All right. So for those of you born between September 23rd and 30th, what you can expect in terms of love and romance is, yes, this person definitely wants you. They do desire you. There's no doubt about that. They may actually reach out to you with a passionate message. This message may come in any form. It could even be a gesture where you know that this person is wanting to communicate with you. The message itself is definitely going to be passionate. The person who's delivering it at that time, they may be a bit shy. So it's a page. So they won't be as mature as somebody else would have been who's had a lot of experience dealing with relationships. The next card is the Three of Pentacles. If by chance you work with this person, there is a strong chance that this person is falling in love with you. And if you do not work with this person does feel as though you guys make a great team together. You are the perfect pair and you complete each other very well. If you have common friends, Libra, this person could be looking into what you're up to through these friends. The next card you have here is the Seven of Pentacles. I'm not going to say it's arrogant. I don't think it's arrogant, but this person feels as though they've invested either their time, energy, money, emotions. It could be any type of work that they have put into the connection. They do feel as though they've put work, and so they're expecting some type of reward or response in return, something that would equate. They just want equal give and take, you know, like they feel as though they have given and they are just waiting for that crop to grow, and they're waiting for somebody to take action. Right now, they're just waiting. Also, the Hierophant is the next card. Now, this is very common when it's in combination with the previous card that we had, Beliefs. From the way I read, the Hierophant also talks about traditional beliefs. Beliefs is the card that you had before. So, the person that you're dealing with, yes, I wouldn't say here, I don't see them as stubborn. I just see them that this is the way they were born and brought up. This is their ritual. This is their custom. They really can't change the way they think. They're very traditional, or they're just set in their ways. Now, the way that they're set in their ways, it may come off as somebody who's being stubborn. It could come off as that, but they're not. They're doing it because this is who they are. This is who you are. We all have different customs and beliefs and moral, ethical values, the way we deal with life. Not everybody agrees. That doesn't make us stubborn. It really does depend on the situation. It does. Sometimes for a relationship, yes, you have to give and take. This person very much believes in what they do. They want things to be a bit traditional, a bit old-fashioned, how the way society will look at this relationship. They want it to be just perfect, according to what society is like, the societal norm. Then we have here the Ten of Pentacles. This person actually does want to provide you with financial, materialistic security. They also want to have a family with you. They want to invest with you. They're actually thinking long term, and they're not, with this, I don't say it's money minded, because you did have a lot of good cards in the beginning too that are very emotional. But this person, in addition to being emotionally attached to you, they also want something that's more stable in terms of a home, in terms of moving in together, being able to afford life together. They're looking into this. This is what they desire. And this is just a next step into further commitment. So it's in fact, it's a good thing that you have the Ten of Pentacles. So this person really is thinking. However, keep in mind, they have a certain way of thinking, and they do it because that's who they are. All right, guys. So the next group, October 1st to October the 8th, for those of you born between that time period and on those days, this spread is for you. Okay, you have the Two of Swords here. And the King of Cups. Okay. Oh, wow. You have the Five of Pentacles, and then you also have the Queen of Cups. Under the bottom of the deck, you have Star. Beautiful. These are nice cards, guys. There's a few that are good, a few that are a bit stressful. So what can you expect in terms of love and romance? Okay, so the person that you're dealing with, for some time, they're going to remain a bit closed off. They're not going to want to engage with you in conversation or just deal with the type of emotional issues that both of you are going through. They're not going to want to deal with this. Now keep in mind, this is a general reading, but the dates can also overlap. So you may go through this, you may go through the previous spread I just did, and then maybe you're shifting into this and vice versa. So do keep in mind that since you're a Libra, you may go through this phase as well. The one before and the one right now. It may transition. So Two of Swords, the person that you're dealing with doesn't want to see anything. They don't want to hear about anything. They're being quite closed off in regards to this situation. However, on the inside, they have a lot of emotions for you, Libra. They're very emotional when it comes to thinking about you and the relationship they have with you. They do become very emotional. They want to provide you with emotional security. But things have changed, and they are going to feel left out in the cold. This is very similar to when you had the boundaries card. Right in the first spread, you had the boundaries card in this area, and the boundaries card does talk about putting boundaries up, which would make another person feel left out in the cold. So yes, you are going to be taking certain actions, which is going to make this person feel left out in the cold. However, you, Libra, even though you do this, you're doing it for their own good, as weird as that sounds. You have unconditional love for them. You want to nurture them, take care of them, love them. You really do. The fact that you have King of Cups and Queen of Cups here, this is an ideal, beautiful pair. However, again, there may be differences of opinion. You have the Star card here. This is a card that does indicate this person thinks that you are either quite well known, you could be famous, They also feel that you have taken yourself away energetically, but somehow they're going to meet back into the same loop they found themselves in before with you. So someday, some way, we will meet again. This is what they feel. Right now, there may be distance. Right now, there may be a lot of differences of opinion, actually. However, there is a wish, Libra, that this person does want to come back into your life. This is above and beyond. They even feel a spiritual connection here. They actually feel something that's very unearthly, very beautiful, very promising, very emotional. All right. And then we have October 9th to 16th. So those of you born between October 9th and 16th, including 9th and 16th, this spread is for you. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Four of Wands, the Justice card. Then we have the Three of Pentacles under the bottom of the deck. We have the little guy, the Page of Cups. Shy, offering you a fish. Will you take my fish? Will you share my fishy with me? That just sounds weird. All right, guys, these are not that bad. This is actually quite nice. People who are born between October 9th and 16th, thumbs up. Keep in mind, yes, these may literally overlap, okay? You have here the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody has been keeping their distance and not wanting to jump into something so fast. Remember the growth card. Slow and steady wins this race. This person is going to come back to you very slowly. However, you can be sure when they do, they truly, oh my heavens, truly want to give you a solid commitment, as solid as it can be. They feel, Four of Wands, that this is a spiritual-based relationship. They may even feel that you are their twin flame or soulmate. They feel that there is some type of a spiritual connection that is very strong. They want to envision a life with you in the future, a nice home, a family. They feel this type of a feeling. Why do they want to do this? Because over time, they have learned, Libra, that they did you wrong. They were not good to you. There was a lot of injustice in the relationship that you had. And then you have the Justice card. They want to provide and give you justice because there was injustice. Now, this card had shown up earlier too. So the Three of Pentacles is back here. And again, for those of you who are in a situation, maybe if you're working with this person is definitely falling in love with you, definitely. And if you are not working with this person, this individual does feel as though you guys make a great team. You perfect partners. They also may be trying to find out from common friends or family more about you, learning more about you. What have you been up to these days? And then we have the Page of Cups. After all is said and done, you definitely make this person quite nervous. And they want to come back into your life and provide you with an offer. The Page of Cups is holding a fish. A little fish is staring at him. It's a cute card. However, it's somebody who's very sheepish, somebody who is very immature in terms of expressing themselves. They're not very wise when they talk about love or express themselves. However, we need to keep in mind is that any effort at least is an effort at all. it does seem as though this person is gaining courage and trying to make things right. They are a bit shy about what they've done, a bit intimidated. They know what they did, and they know the way they did things. It wasn't for the best. It didn't turn out the way it could have, the way it should have. However, what's really good is that they want to make things right, which means that they know things were wrong. Okay. I'm going to have a look now, October 17th to the 22nd. All right. So for those of you born between October 17th and 22nd, this spread is for you. Oh boy. No, better. All right. Oh boy, complete opposite. Oh my goodness. So different from what you had before. Now do keep in mind, again, throughout these readings, it may overlap. Okay, nice to see the Sun card. Oh, and look at what's under the bottom of the deck. Two of Cups. Oh, beautiful. This is wonderful. So nice. Turns out crappy. Winner in the end. Okay, guys. So this is for those of you October 17th to 22nd who are born on those days as well as in between. All right. So the person that you're dealing with, they are definitely going to be going through some depression, stress, anxiety, sleepless nights, being very anxious. There's a lot of feeling of remorse and regret, holding your head down and saying, oh my goodness, I can't believe I did this. Why did I do this? How could I possibly have done this? There is a feeling of a lot of remorse and regret, and having sleepless nights over it. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Why is it that this person can't get you off their mind? Because you are very irresistible. They find it difficult to resist you, and therefore they're drawn back to you. There's a part of them, the next card, Seven of Cups, they feel as though there are some boundaries that have caused one to become defensive. And yes, you had the boundaries card before. So a part of them is going to be defensive, and a part of them is not. They're going to want to finally break down those walls, break down those barriers. And then you have the Sun card, because what do they want truly? What they truly want is to be in love with you and committed to you and just be with you forever. That's what they really want. You make this person and they're going to provide you happiness, joy, prosperity, growth. Everything that's good under the sun. You are their sunshine. Under the bottom of the deck, you do have Two of Cups. A reconciliation will arrive. A long-awaited reconciliation after a lot of struggle. And when it does, it's going to be the meeting of the minds and the hearts. A mutual forgiveness. It could be one person forgiving the other, or both of them. Both of you guys forgiving each other. And it's also an exchange of love, an exchange of friendship, and then followed by love. What I do see here is more passion, though. There is more passion. So this is definitely love. For some of you, it could be the start of a higher level of commitment. Now, what I do see here is there is going to be an expression, one person expressing themselves to the other, and they will confess certain things that they have not said before. Now, you remember right in the beginning, there was the opening card, wanting to be open about something, coming clean with the feelings. This is also a part of this combination here, where there is regret that certain things were not spoken. And also, finally, when this person gets the chance, they are going to be able to express themselves to you. And they're not going to hold back. It's very beautiful. It's a long and hard struggle, but it actually, this spread really shows that it comes out. It's the most beautiful card. These two, honestly, are amazing. Okay. Now, I'm done with the dates, guys. So I have another question. Advice and guidance from Heavenly Angels. This deck is Doreen Virtue's deck, the Angel Answer cards. And I'll be looking for advice and guidance in general for all of you. Okay. It's up to you is the first card here. And then you have be assertive. Followed by reconsider. There may be some of you who will reconsider actually what you're going through, depending on your circumstances. Some of you are not going to want to actually pursue because there's too much differences. No, right there. It's almost a mix of messages. You may have been very quiet for some time and not, oh my goodness, there's something better. Okay. You guys could see these. Yep, okay. Opportunity. There's something better. If you believe. Yes. Okay, guys. There's two timelines here. Not timelines, storylines, okay? And it's coming off very strong. This message seems to be for those of you who are really struggling with this relationship and you actually need to move on. Generally, most of the outcomes are quite nice. However, I am sensing that there's a few of you who need to hear this message. And a few of you who have got the Sun card, who have got the Justice card. Yes, life is going to be okay for you guys. I feel that this message right now, as of today for this reading, which is going to be spanning over the year, this is honestly for those of you who have had a hard time not being able to be on the same page with this person. It's time to look for something else in life. So this message is brought to you by Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. So what the message is that they're saying that it's up to you if you want to make this connection go forward, stay stagnant, or just leave it alone altogether. This is truly up to you. Because if you believe it's going to happen, then you can make it happen. However, with all that has happened, the angels are saying to be assertive when you get the chance. Be very assertive. Let this person, don't hold things back. Be open to this person. Reconsider what it is you are going to say to them, the actions that you are going to take. Because if you do what you were doing before, Libra, no, it's not going to work out. You will soon realize that there is something better than this connection. And is there something better? Yes. Yes, because you're going to receive an opportunity. I know it's hard. However, I've seen a lot of heartache and struggle in the first set that we had here. Sometimes we just can't be with another person. We're just so different. There is that limit. Opposites attract, but sometimes it's too opposite. We just can't get along. It just doesn't happen. Alright guys, I know this is not a very positive, but this is for those of you who need to get someone bigger and better, honestly. you need a life that's going to be changing, and it's up to you to do this. Yes, you can go back to this person, but you're still going to go through the same cycle. That's an issue. For your greater good, the angels are saying that you need to reconsider. But if you want to make this happen, if you choose to make it happen, you are able to do it through thick and thin. All right, guys. I hope I have enlightened some of you and helped you with some of your situations that you find yourself in, giving you some clarity and guidance. And once again, thank you so much for all of your support and your love. It's so much appreciated. It's a blessing for me to have all of you give me so much love. It's wonderful. All right, guys, you take care. I wish you all the best for the new year that is coming for you. A lot of good prosperity, health, wealth. Oh my goodness, stay safe. And I will see you again. All right then. Take care now. Bye-bye.